All right, what's goody, man? We're going to talk about the Golden State Warriors and how they're dominating without a full roster, man. Hey, let's talk about it, man. Hey, whenever it comes to getting things done, hey, we already know, man. These guys are awesome, man. We loving what they're doing on the court, man. All right, man, that is correct, man. We're going to talk about Otto Porter Jr., man. Hey, man, cooking the Phoenix Suns, and what was their biggest game of the season so far for Otto Porter Jr., man? So he signed as a free agent, you know what I mean, on a vet minimum deal. Yeah. Yeah, and the same thing, hey, that only close out the game because, the Warriors were missing some key players. We already know what it is, man. Clay, Poole, Wiggins, Wiseman. You know the drill. Yep, that's right. Missing a combined of 70 points, facing a full healthy Phoenix Suns team, man. They still got it done. So, hey, that's great, man. And Phoenix were definitely at the top of the league at that point in time. So the Golden State Warriors came into Phoenix and spoiled their Christmas. Yeah. And this is the exact reason why, the NBA has no answers for the Golden State Warriors right now because let's be honest, man. Hey, man, if the reigning Western Conference champions can't stop Otto Porter Jr., man, and GP2 the second, hey, how are you going to stop guys like, Klay Thompson, Poole and Wiggins? Let's forget about it, man. The last time the Warriors and the Suns had matchups, before this game, hey, it was 118-96, man. It was pretty much a blow. And this was, again, hey, Warriors team were out, hey, without that boy, man, Klay Thompson and James Wiseman. So, hey, man, it's going to be an all-out brawl when they get all of their bomb players back, dog. It's going to be great, man. I can't wait, man. Yeah, baby, and here are the reasons why, man. I talked about, how many points the Warriors were missing against the Phoenix Suns due to not having everybody on their squad, But it's still a good thing that the Golden State Warriors currently still have the best defense in the whole entire league. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. And that defense was going to, win championships. And, they did their thing against Phoenix Suns. So remember, what everybody was saying about Mikal Bridges was the answer for Stephen Curry. Well, let's see if he keep that same energy with the Warriors defense. He came in and cooked them in that last game. The Phoenix Suns back up those words and those guys. But, nonetheless, man, Stephen Curry is still going to go out there and get busy, man. You can't stop that man for too long. And that was really on display, man. Hey, you had GP2 forcing his way back into crucial turnovers, forcing crucial turnovers. And you had guys like Jonathan Kuminga chasing Chris Paul all around screens and denying him shots in the fourth quarter, man. That was great. Even that boy Weatherspoon, he had a hard time, man. No, I do not blame you if you have no idea who he was before, because of the first 4 minutes of the game. But we have seen some good play on good defense. Well, good defense on Chris Paul. You have all of these guys, and of course, the quarterback of the defense is the boy Draymond Green. You know what it is. So he's making it possible for those guys to go out there and clamp down the Phoenix Suns. But before we talk about the defense more specifically, which I would do, we got to talk about this man GP2. Gary Payton II has now started the last 2 games with Wiggins out. Yeah, man, he's been nothing short of incredible, man. He's been holding it down, man. When Gary Payton comes to the game, man, at least for a few weeks ago, I obviously don't shoot like Stephen Curry, but I do everything else elite. I'm sorry. Yeah. So, yeah, that's true, man. He's a great defender, man. So there was some people that laughed at him, and thought it was a joke or that he wasn't being serious. But I'm going to tell you right now, man, this is no joke. No joke at all, man. Hey, he's out there getting it in, man. In his 2 games as a starter, hey, he's averaging 18 points per game, 5 rebounds, and shooting 60% from the field. Yes, sir. Shooting 6 for 11 from threes as well, man. He's getting it done. So maybe he wasn't telling the full truth in that quote, but he wasn't, he wasn't lying too much because he's still out there shooting the ball pretty well, man. And GP2 is going to explode teams defensively, especially their schemes. Yes, sir. And versus Curry, yes. It starts with Stephen Curry, of course, but hey, still going to end with the team. You did what I'm saying? And here are some examples. Let's take a look right here, man. Hey, look at these clips. So just watch. Yeah, man. Against the Memphis Grizzlies, man, Steven Adams made Curry off the three-pointer and lined him up with the 3, which leaves a rolling Looney running to the basket, towards John Morant, who forced a rotate situation. And it's kind of hard to cover, but hey, GP2 slides over and, gets the easy the easy bucket, man. Go ahead and get you one. And here's another example right here, man. Check it out. Yeah, Steven Adams again presses up to avoid a Curry 3, and which again, leaves space for Looney, who again, spoiler alert, finds GP2 for the second finisher at the rim. Now, we know the team is, they're going to leave you speechless because they're going to take advantage of those breakdowns, man, and leave space in the defense, man. You can't do that with these guys, dog. They're going to capitalize every time. So the middle of the floor, instead of opting for a corner 3s, GP is often cutting straight to the rim and attacking, not settling for 3s, getting to the bucket and taking advantage of the precious Stephen Curry, creativity that he creates on defense as well. So, hey, man. But the thing is, about GP2. So good recently that he's not really just only finishing at the rim. Yeah, he's shooting threes as well, but in these situations, he can't attack because, the defensive schemes are, not allowing it to happen, but nonetheless, man. So let's highlight some of these things he's doing, man. He's knocking down open threes, man. He's showing his versatility as a scorer. And we know that he can do a lot defensively, but he can score as well. And the thing is, this isn't even the best part of GP2's game, you know what I'm saying, and what he's about to be able to do, And I'm not only talking about defense, I'm talking about the little thing he does on offense as well when the ball is not in his hand, man. That's huge. He is trailing Draymond Green on the missed layup here. And then he tips the ball up in the air and helps on a double team, which forces a turnover and creates a layup for the Warriors. And then on this occasion, man, he keeps the ball alive off of a missed shot, skying high, yes sir, and jumping over some of those big bodies, forcing free throws for Kevin Looney. You know what I'm saying? There are countless examples, and these are just two of them, man, in which Gary Payton II, hustle and athleticism forces points. Yes sir, and yeah, that's huge, man. Hey, there's going to be a good look for the Golden State Warriors if he can continue to play like this. But the guys want to show a real difference between the Golden State Warriors this year and last year. This is it, man. A guy like this, dog. This is the real difference. We know how often teams love to double team Stephen Curry on screens and stuff like that. So, hey, if you got guys like that to help make them pay, yeah, you gotta have it, man. So against the Phoenix, man, the Phoenix Suns, the Warriors, made 8 out of 10 from the field on Stephen Curry double teams. And it's a combination of open threes and dunks, which had the second best defense in the league, completely stomped with how to, defend these guys. So, hey, man, hey, you can't be successful if you can't, guard the whole team. So the squad is squadding up. So with the Warriors missing 70 points combined with some of their greatest players off, Poole, Clay, Wiseman, you know what I'm saying? And one of the greatest shooters of all time in Curry, hey, you definitely can't defend him at a single coverage all the time. So we've seen what they can do exactly, man. It's going to be huge. So anyway, we'll let you see how things work out. It's going to continue to improve because, the Golden State Warriors are great at making adjustments. They're super great defense. I want to talk about their defense, man, and the Warriors because that's what they do so special, man, and it's been highlighted. This is a team that is connected from 1 to 15. You know what I'm saying? Literally every person who stepped on the court understood how to play defense exactly. You know what I'm saying? They know what they're doing because they got guys like Draymond Green. For these next clips, all I want to do is pay attention to the scoreboard and these clips and just watch what this game is in the balance down the stretch. Here's what transpired, against, some of the best clutch teams in the league, man. So here, check it out right here. Here's the first example of Chris Paul being guarded by Draymond Green. He brings it up to DA, to a switch over to Kevin Looney and forces a turnover immediately. And the next possession, Devin Booker tries to collapse the Warriors defense and kicks it out to Joey Crowder, but Otto Porter Jr. uses his length and quickness, to go ahead and contest the shot. They always want to make the right decision on both ends of the court, you know what I'm saying, to improve the game, you know what I'm saying. You got guys with high basketball IQs like Klay Thompson, Andre Iguodala, and Jordan Poole. Yeah, so that's huge. Just to name a few. And then Chris Chiozza, we already know, man, he came in and, he added some value too. But there's one more thing I want to touch on before this video is over, man. Potentially the scariest to the soul, you know what I'm saying. The Warriors still, are playing. This guy is a backup, man. Yet the poor man's Fred VanVleet is still getting minutes in this game. So, it was a -8 in 8 minutes. And why is this important? Because then Klay Thompson returns, and the Warriors will give Jordan Poole a chance to run a second unit as the primary ball handler, and the doubles will go here coming. So guys like Chris Chiozza is going to have to be prepared to shoot the ball and be ready when the number is called for him, man. Overall, man, this is the reason why the Golden State Warriors are staying dominant even without a full roster, man. These guys are great.